could see Fury having the even the mental know-how. This is what I'm saying. Like you spend time in the gym. I am one of those people that probably thinks, you know, Caleb starts out good. You know, he's an impressive boxer, but I think he's going to slow down, and I think David gets him in the probably the last quarter of the fight. You know,
I just think that if Ryan's going to do it, it's gonna be a earlier part of the fight, and Ryan does have that early firepower anyway. So because I think the later it starts to go, the more it probably slips away to the point where it probably starts to become advantageous to Davis, and Davis probably wins the fight. So the fact that if you're a guy who's gonna pick Ryan, you're gonna pick him early, I think, you know, and that's what I think happens.
So let's see. You know, I think Canelo probably ends the fight late, or maybe, you know, he wins a decision where he starts to pull away by the end of the fight. But again, keep in mind for Ryder, if it's not the same Canelo, Ryder can make things interesting, man. Remember, he's matched up well against some of the Canelo opponents. It's a good fight. I'm not changing my prediction. I remember I was giving Haney some credit before, and I saw in the comments like Paulie's scared of. I'm not scared of my prediction, bro. I think Lomachenko is a hungry guy. I think he's a special kind of fighter in that there's guys, even as they get older, they stay hungry.
Fighter stylistically to watch.
I would pick anyway. You know what I mean? But I mean, from a technical standpoint, again, I think Josh Taylor's style is a bit more consistent. Teofimo was a bit more explosive. But again, it's where the heads are at, honestly.
Him, and I think with the bigger build, with a bigger physical frame, he'll be able to smother Inoue a bit better and bump him off. That also can be advantageous. But again, Inoue has good counter punching. He's devastating to the head and to the body. And ultimately, I think he ends up catching up to Fulton with a KO in about round 9 or 10.
Yeah, it's a prediction by not making a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say TKO for Errol Spence late in the fight.
And even if you think Usyk wins, which I do, how do you think he's going to win? I could see a late stoppage, but you know what? Now I'm going to go for points, because I'm going to go for a points decision for Alexander Usyk. You know, it seems like Dubois coming in lighter is extra motivated, and I like that. I lean towards Eubank a little bit in this fight. I think the adjustments that need to be made on the part of Eubank are smaller than the adjustments that need to be made on the part of Smith. To fight in a manner that's so disciplined that we haven't seen yet out of Jamel, and it would have to be against the most difficult opponent of his career, especially because this is also 2 weight classes up, and Canelo has big power at this weight class. I got a later round stoppage, 9 or 10 for Canelo Alvarez, but